Hello and welcome to The Long View with me, Jon Jordan. Today we're doing a first time user experience video, so playing a game for the first time. The game, as we can see, is The Walking Dead March to War. So this is a game in soft launch in 4 or 5 countries. I've got this one from the Swedish App Store. And we've got the push notification prompt, so we don't really like to see this here. I like to see this kind of embedded into the tutorial, so I say don't allow and let the game continue to download. So there's been quite a number of Walking Dead games, mobile games, different kind of types. There's been the Telltale kind of paid games. There's been 2 quite successful free-to-play games, which is what this one is. So Scopely has its Road to Survival, which is I guess a more hardcore type experience, and then Next Games has its official kind of version as well, which is more of a kind of squad-based kind of action puzzle, I suppose. Kind of turn-based game where you're having a squad of characters and you're kind of using their weapons and their movement to get through different levels. Let's see what this one is. Obviously, we expect differentiation from these other games that are out there. If you're playing one of those games and you're a Walking Dead fan, you don't want the same sort of game to be released. Okay, so my rival protected for 3 days. Okay, so it's giving me 3 days grace before I'll be attacked. So, okay, bit of story. So, what, call myself something? Let's call myself something indeed. So, my standard name, there we go. So, one thing to note obviously is the art style. Very kind of, I quite like it. It's kind of, I mean, I guess it's kind of like a graphic novel-y type, but very kind of aesthetically angled. Certainly stands out from the other Walking Dead games. So, okay, right. So what's the game? Let's tap the base button at the bottom of the screen, toggle between the world map and your base. Okay, so I'm going to enter my base. Okay. So I'm going to build on the council chambers. So it can be upgraded. You can see the other thing, obviously, as we expect in base building activity, it's going to cost me some resources. So I've got some bolts there, nuts even, sorry, and some food. And it's going to take some time. So this is all pretty standard for a base building. Because it's a tutorial, I'm going to get this one for free. There we go. Completed an objective. So that was what I had to do to free her. There we go, and I get some rewards. Okay. So, oh no, survivors barracks. So going through building something else again. Going to get this one for free. Claim my rewards. Food keeps your survivors alive, absolutely. So, okay. Oh, I've got a warehouse already. Okay, to build a food pallet, tap, plot, food pallet, builds the different pallets available. Okay. So obviously this is a tutorial, so we're going through things very slowly. Build a salvage pallet. That's a resource. Okay. Dead are approaching my camp. Oh. Okay, so I've got a mission. So I'm going to send a mission party, a raid party. So this is the world map now. Okay, so what am I tapping on this one? I assume. Okay. Suggested party stats, rewards. Okay, where is my party? Begin mission. So obviously got an energy system as well. Okay, so here we go. This is how I create my council member. How do I do that one? So 19% success at the moment. Okay, and I've got one survivor. 100% success now. That sounds a bit better. Send, and it's going to take time. Reach 3 phases to a march. Reaching destination, performing the desired action, returning to base. Okay. To view their status, tap on the raiding party's notification icon on the top left of the screen. Okay, so 40 seconds before they act and then come back. So this is reminding me of kind of a 4X game, a game of war type game, where you have your base and then in the real world there's not really, you don't really have gameplay, but you have kind of resource management and menu progression, which would certainly differentiate this game against the other Walking Dead games. Although I think these kind of 4X games, while things like Game of War and Mobile Strike have been very, very successful, generating over $1 billion a year now, both of those, there's been lots more examples of games that haven't been that successful, and they do very much rely on very strong guild mechanics, which can be quite hard to kind of create. Anyway, so we're performing our action now, are we? Forgotten where they're doing it. Oh, they're coming home now. Okay. Oh, so we can actually see, yeah, so they performed the action over here, didn't they? And now they're coming back to our RV. So we can zoom right in. Can't rotate the camera, but 6 seconds left. There we go, so we can claim. Okay, so that nut is the salvage, and that's what we got. Okay, so now we're going to have a broadcast tower, which is fairly standard in Walking Dead games to attract new survivors. And now this is the first time we can see at the bottom of the screen there, we have a build, it'll take 34 seconds, or we can hit instant, which is then using effectively a hard currency to do things instantly. Obviously we've seen this from in all build games, you don't have to wait if you want to spend some currency. I don't have, look at the top of the screen, I don't have any of those bullets, so I can't do that. Okay, broadcast tower done. Search for and recruit 2 survivors, my next task. I have 10 searches left today, so that's an interesting retention mechanic that obviously you want to use those up. And when I level up my broadcast tower to level 10, I then get these larger regional searches. Okay, so I can actually, so effectively I'm searching for specific survivors here. So let's search for Fernande McCall. Who is deadly? A formal dental hygienist. Okay. Okay, so that looks like she's recruited. Obviously, looks like she can be leveled up as well. She can be leveled up. So now I have 2 survivors. At the moment I can only have 3 survivors. So maybe I'm going to get one more. Can I get one more? No. Okay, so now I'm going to build a range to still free as well. Claim my rewards. Now I'm going to train a survivor. Should we train our hygienist, dental hygienist? Free. So health's gone up, power's gone up. Oh, actually, and attack and avoidance. Okay, and defense. Okay. Next comes the infirmary. And now I can get some food from the food pallet. Okay, I don't think we'll go into that story. That looks like it might be quite long. So the point of these first time user experience videos is just to get a taste really of the game. We've been going for over 10 minutes now, so that's probably enough. So we can kind of see the gameplay mechanics. We can see although it has a slightly different graphical look, it looks like a 4X type game, and that's the kind of gameplay that's going to play out. But obviously it has this strong narrative in terms of it being in the Walking Dead game, and there's these strong characters who are going to come in and interact. That probably won't have much impact in terms of gameplay, but will have, I imagine, a big impact in terms of the missions, the mission structure, and how you kind of feel like you're progressing in the game. Obviously, part of the progression is building things and leveling things up, but adding this narrative is an additional way of keeping people entertained in the game. And actually, it's something the developer, who are Disruptor Beam, who have a successful Star Trek game, amongst others. They've worked a lot with branded content, so this is kind of their experience of putting together good free-to-play mobile gameplay, metagame mechanics, and then adding this narrative in as well. So yeah, I quite enjoyed the experience. Didn't like the push notification prompt where it is, but I think the rest of the tutorial is quite clear. It looks like certain parts of the game is going to get quite grindy though, so I'll continue playing and see how I get on, do some more videos the further I get into the game. So don't forget to subscribe. This is we play a lot of free-to-play mobile games, do videos about new ones, and then go into a bit more depth on ones that we particularly enjoy playing. So don't forget to subscribe if that's your thing, and thanks for watching.
Hello, and thanks for watching to the very end of the video. If you have any comments, please put them in the comments box. We love to read your comments. And if you haven't subscribed already, the subscribe button is below. And don't forget to check out some of our other videos. There's 2 really good examples on the screen right now.